Hey guys, Brady here with your daily tennis lesson. So we're looking at angles this week, and today specifically the angle volley. Gonna look at the forehand and the backhand. Two easy points today in my mind. I think you guys are gonna have a very easy time with this lesson being successful. The 2 points I wanna make. First is point of contact. You know, I love the reference to where I'm gonna make contact with regard to writing on the tennis ball. So as you guys can read there, it's pen, right? The angle volley is going to occur more to the outside of the ball than pretty much any shot in tennis. Definitely more so than the angle ground strokes that we saw. You guys, if you watched my videos earlier this week, you heard me on the ground stroke angles talking about reaching more to the outside of the ball. It's even more exaggerated with the angle volley. All right, and the reason for that is because as that racket is set in continental grip, you know, I want the strings feeling like they're facing almost diagonal across the court. So if the tennis ball is coming straight in with the writing here, and I set that angle, my strings are not even touching the writing on that ball. So if you can visualize that as the ball comes in, work the forehand to the right side of the letters and work the backhand to the left side of the letters. Try not to even make contact with them, and you're going to see that ball really take off nicely diagonal across the court. All right, and as you saw that example there, you can tell that the pace of this ball, the resulting shot should really be more about placement than power. So with regard to the second aspect today, it's grip pressure. The more we squeeze a grip, generally the more power we get. And I'm trying to preach here that this should not be a power angle. So with a kind of a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being as loose as I can hold the racket, 10 being as tight as I can hold it, the way I might on more of a stick drive volley, I'm handling this thing at maybe a 2 or a 3. Definitely controlling the racket itself, but not squeezing it so tight where this angle is going to kind of bypass the singles court and work wide. All right, so let's take a look at a couple of these. Okay, so and I really love the idea of the second bounce of the angle, you guys. You know, if it can land, you know, more to the doubles alley, if not into the green on the outside of the court, you've hit a really quality angle. One thing that might help you get there, if the first two aspects of this angle are pretty easy for you, work a little English with the racket. And definitely don't exaggerate that, because I don't want to start to see the racket take off to the opposite side of your body. But working a little bit of English with that racket path and having that slight bit of carve at the end is going to add just enough kind of more side spin that the bounce is going to take off a little more. So let's have a look, see if I can put a little English on this. Yeah, and you can see right there. It's a subtle move, but it's definitely a move. And the spin of that last ball, as you can see, got outside the doubles alley. So now with regard to my opponent running that ball down, it's just now even tougher to get to. All right, so same principles on the backhand, working the outside of the ball as far as we can almost go. Yeah, so that'll work right there. And you guys can see I got that little bit of English on this side too, where I'm just kind of letting the racket carve the outside of that ball rather than just touch the outside of the ball. So if you have that control, definitely start to play around with that carve. It's only going to amplify the angle and make it tougher for the opponent to get to. All right, so that's it in a nutshell. Point of contact and grip pressure. You knock those two things out of the park, you're going to be hitting great angle volleys. One thing to note, last point, the lower the ball gets, the looser I want you to hold the racket. That's really key. The lighter the grip pressure, the lower the ball, okay? So I hope that was super helpful for you today. That's all I got. Please click like below this video, and if you have not subscribed to our channel yet, please do so, as well as check down below me in the description of this video. You'll find the link to 3 free courses that Mark and I have put together. I think you'll find those really helpful as well. All right, so until next time, be well, and we'll see you soon at Daily Tennis Lesson.